Hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, a lot of people really liked my account build from scratch video where we did a cooking method. So I'm going to do another one this week, and it is going to be probably one of the easiest methods, although it is runecrafting. Hey, pipe down now. I know, it's runecrafting, but hear me out here. What we're going to be doing today is crafting mud runes, and they have a very low requirement to craft. Crafting mud runes actually only requires 13 rune crafting. So I know like 75% of everyone already clicked off this video, but for those who are left, 13 rune crafting is really not that bad. I believe in you, you can do it. So today I'm going to be taking this account from scratch. We're going to be getting all of the level requirements, any money that we need, any quests, anything like that. We're going to start from a brand new account. We just made this account. It's 32 total level and we have nothing in the bank. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get started. Okay, so I went ahead and redeemed our bond. We now have 14 days of membership. But to begin with here, we actually do need a bit of money. And to start off, I thought I would do a very similar method to rune crafting. And that is looting corpses. Pretty much the same thing as everyone wants to die normally when they're doing rune crafting. So we're going to go ahead and look for some loot piles. Now, normally I would do this in the bounty hunter world, but you know, those are gone. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of loot some items here, just to get a little bit of starting money. Gonna be a little bit better than ashes, and maybe we can get lucky. Hopefully no one attacks us because we'll have to walk all the way back at this point. Okay, there's a rune knife. I'll take it. Okay, just in case I do die, I'm gonna go buy a Varrock teleport because otherwise I gotta run back and that is going to suck. Okay, here's our first little bit of money here. Not a ton, but we did get about, I don't know, 10k more or less. So I'll do this for a little bit longer because I think I need a bit more money than this, but it's a good start. Okay, well, someone killed me, but you know what? There's some loot over here, so I'll take it. Let's go ahead and bank that. That was actually worth pretty much more than everything else I picked up so far. Maybe we need to find these kind of obscure places more so. Okay, we got some carbons. Oh, we got the dragon knife. Nice. Okay, here's way better. Did I die, or did I just restore my run energy? That is the real question. Well, that's probably enough for now anyway. So here's our loot from about 7 minutes of looting. Let's go ahead and take it all out. We got a bunch of arrows, a couple dragon butt plugs, a pair of Fremnik boots, some cooked carbons, just kind of a good array of different PvP supplies. Okay, the majority is going to give us around 31k, so really not bad for 5 minutes of work. I will need a bit more money than that eventually. However, first up here, I wanted to go ahead and complete the Abyss mini quest, because hell if I'm training runecrafting any more than I actually need to. But first up here, we need to do Rune Mysteries, of course. Which granted, we probably could have started when I died, but whatever. Now, just to speed things up a little bit here, I'm going to be buying a Necklace of Passage, a couple of Varrock teleports because we don't have the magic level yet, a few Lumbridge teleports. So I think that is all I will actually need for now. I'm going to go ahead and complete Rune Mysteries. Now, one really nice thing about membership is if you bought all the items that I recommended, Rune Mysteries actually only takes like 2 minutes because you can teleport here with the Necklace of Passage. Then you teleport back to Varrock and talk to Aubrey again, and then use the Necklace of Passage to go right back to the Wizard's Tower, completing the quest in about 2 minutes. Now, we're going to go ahead and do the Abyss mini quest now, and I'm going to buy a couple of jugs of wine just in case, because we are going to go into the wilderness, and there will be some things that will damage us, and right now we have like no hit points, so we're at a minor risk of dying. Okay, so we just have to talk to the Mage of Zamorak in the wilderness quickly here, and then we're going to run back to Varrock. So the main reason I am doing this is for the 1000 runecrafting experience, which right here is going to get us all the way to level 9 runecrafting. So that's going to save us like 30 years or something like that. However, we will also unlock the rune pouches. While the small rune pouch isn't going to be useful currently, if you get higher runecrafting levels and get the higher level pouches, that will actually improve your GP per hour. So it's worth getting this quest done with anyway. So now I need to go ahead and unlock the mud rune. So it won't take very long, but we're going to go ahead and buy some Pure Essence, a Earth Tiara because we're going to need it anyway, some Varrock teleports because not only do we not have the magic level requirement to go back to Varrock, the Varrock teletabs are going to be more space efficient anyway, as I'll be saving 2 inventory slots, which will pay for itself. And we're also going to go ahead and buy some stamina potions. Now this is probably one of the easier ways to go to the Earth Altar and back. You can use the Abyss, which granted will probably be a bit quicker, but considering we need higher level requirements for that, this is only going to be marginally slower and really will only actually need 13 runecrafting, which is going to save us a lot of time. This is kind of a basic run. We're going to be running all the way out to the Earth Altar, teleporting back to Varrock, and then running east to the bank. We're going to be doing something very similar for the mud rune, except we're just going to be bringing a water talisman and a binding necklace, I think. And that is going to be the last runecrafting level we need. There's going to be 14 runecrafting. There it is. We can now craft mud runes. Hang on. Wait a second. Did I get one extra runecrafting level? Oh, that's horrid. Oh, the pain. We only needed 13 runecrafting. What a waste of time. Okay, I need a little bit more money just to get started with this method. So I'm going to go ahead and loot a few more things off the ground. Maybe till we have like 100k or something like that. Now I probably could make do with less and kind of slowly build up. But we really don't need that much money here. 100k isn't too much of an ask. So we're just going to go ahead and collect it, I think. Right on it. Perfect. Okay, this is our first pile we can actually like fully loot. And I think we may even have pit here. So we're going to get most of the drops. Perfect. Oh, no, that guy had it. But whatever, we got most of it. Just that inventory alone is worth about 20,000 GP. We're already a fifth of the way there. Okay, we got a divine potion. I don't know if that's worth much. Probably not. Well, maybe we'll go ahead and deposit that. Not worth a ton, but you know what? 16k isn't bad. Okay, we have another inventory here worth about 20k. That's not bad. I'm like a little Roomba vacuum cleaner. No direction. I just walk around aimlessly picking up shit. Okay, I think that's probably enough money. We're probably close to 100k, and that's all we will really need for this method. So no point wasting any more time. 104k, perfect. Let's move on. Okay, so here is my loot from looting, I guess you would call it. Okay, our first inventory bringing us up to 73k. We're already most of the way there. Okay, our second inventory bringing us up to 90k. Okay, so 95k, that is going to be close enough. So what we need first up here, and the important one, is we need water talismans. We need these to make the combination runes, and from my initial testing, you could do around 50 to 60 runs an hour if you are focused. So first up here, this is going to be our first expense. We're going to go ahead and buy 60 of them for 24k. Perfect, they instantly bought. We're going to need some more pure essence. With no rune pouches, you could do roughly around 1500 mud runes an hour. So you're going to need 1500 pure essence, but I already bought some, so I'll just buy another 900 or something. You will need an equal amount of water runes, so we're going to buy 1500 water runes. You're going to need quite a few binding necklaces. I'm going to go ahead and buy 10 to begin with here. We're going to need some Varrock teleports. We're going to need one teleport for every run, which means we're going to need about 60, but we'll maybe start with less because we also still need stamina potions. And finally here, we're going to invest the rest of our money into stamina potions, and maybe we'll get a few energy potions as well. Okay, so we probably could have used a slight bit more money, but for the most part, we have everything that we need. So first up here, you want to make sure you have all of your water runes on you at all time. Also take out a binding necklace and equip it. You want to make sure you have your earth tiara on. From here, we'll drink a dose of stamina potion. We want to withdraw all of our Varrock teleports, and then set your withdraw X to 25. So that way you can click withdraw 25 pure essence and then click once on the water talisman, and then you're done and you can just start running. So once again, we're going to run all the way to the earth altar from the Varrock East Bank. Let's just do a price check before, 27,739. Okay, once again, we're going to run all the way up to the earth altar. From here, we're going to go ahead and use the water talisman on the earth altar, and then we're going to craft 25 mud runes. Now, the reason we have the binding necklace is because that gives you a 100% success rate at creating the combination runes, which is definitely worth doing. And if we go ahead and price check this after, we're up to 39,357, which is amazing. Which means every run we're getting around 11,500 GP in profit, a bit less because we haven't teleported yet. And from here, we're going to teleport back to Varrock and repeat the method. So crafting mud runes is actually insane right now. Just for perspective, a mud rune at its current price is worth more than a wrath rune. I think it is the most expensive rune in the game right now. I'm not really sure why, so this method won't work all the time. But considering that we can do around 60 runs an hour and we're doing 25 mud runes per run, that means we're going to get around 1.5k mud runes an hour, or around 720k. Now for expenses, we have around 30k in Varrock teleports, 42k in stamina potions, about 20k in water talismans, and the pure runes, water runes, and binding necklaces add up to only around 100k in expenses, which means we're going to be netting around 600k or more every hour, and that is with no rune pouches. And on top of that, we're going to be getting 15,000 runecrafting experience an hour, which I mean isn't a lot, but for the level, it's actually pretty much what you should be doing anyway. And if you're using runecrafting as a moneymaker, you're going to be getting those early runecrafting levels very quickly, which is actually really nice to get done. Now, as far as the rune pouches go, I wouldn't recommend using the small rune pouch. The reason for that is you would need to bring a second water talisman to use on your next batch of runes that you withdraw, which is not going to be worth it unless you have at least the medium rune pouch, although it would be recommended to have the large one as well. Once you have the large rune pouch, you could probably bump this up to 700, 800k an hour fairly easily, which is just an insanely good money making method for the level requirement and the money and time investment. In total, the time investment was actually only around half an hour. I spent around 5 minutes initially making a bit of money, 2 minutes completing Rune Mysteries, maybe 5 to 10 minutes completing the Abyss Miniquest, another 10 minutes of money making, and about 5 or 10 minutes getting 13 Runecrafting. It's insanely quick, half an hour to an hour maximum, and that would be pushing it. And now you have a method that earns you around 600k an hour. Definitely worth trying out. Anyway guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate it if you left the video a like, and I will see you next time.